Hi, this is Kelley Wright at the Money Show in Dallas, and I'm joined today by Mr. Elliott Bernstein. Elliott, we're talking about cryptos, cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and that sort of rot. Now, help me out here. I'm an old school guy who does bottom-up fundamental analysis of stocks.
Yep.
I have to assume, though, that there's some type of analysis that's involved in cryptos. I mean, it's a security, right?
Essentially, it's a lot more like forex trading, I would say. It's a currency, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I assume there's the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yes.
Okay. And you have to have some means to separate those because clearly we only want to do business with the good.
Yeah.
So why don't you give us a primer on analysis of crypto?
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, crypto can be analyzed in a variety of ways. I think that current technical analysis methods that we apply to stocks, futures, forex, all of those, they work well for short-term and momentum-focused trading.
Okay.
But when it comes down to it, the fundamentals for crypto are very different than they are for a stock. And so there's a new set of fundamentals that I like to look at, and I'd love to tell you a little bit about it.
Let's go.
When it comes to trading stocks, we're looking at businesses, so we got to look at the health of the business, right? But just
how
like
do they generate cash?
Yeah, how do they generate cash? You could look at things like what's the corporate structure like, profits and losses,
right?
All of those things that tell us about how a business is actually functioning, whether or not they're going to be able to make profits for investors in the future, right?
Correct.
Well, I mean, a cryptocurrency is decentralized. Like we said, there's no business that holds the cryptocurrency itself, except in some very rare cases. Maybe Ripple is a good example where there's a big company behind it. But aside from that, what we're looking at is adoption of the technology, how people are developing that technology. Like I'm talking about developers, people writing the code, how people are using it. So are there good use cases for it? That's really important to look at.
Okay. This is a whole brave new world here. It's now I understand when people say that crypto is turning the financial world upside down. I get it because we're not talking about the last 100 years of what I would call classic fundamental and technical analysis.
Yeah.
But you can still apply technical analysis to crypto.
Yeah,
now, is that just time and price?
I'd say so. I mean, this mainly has to do with what we see reactions to price movements and whether or not they can push the price higher, and we can capture small amounts of profit from that. I mean, that's what I mean when I say momentum-based trading.
Okay.
But I think that when you're looking at the longer term, just like with stocks, you really have to focus on fundamentals.
It all does come back to fundamentals at the end of the day, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. You can either stand on your own 2 feet or you fall apart.
Yeah, you definitely can.
This has been great. I could do this all day with you.
Thank you.
This is Kelley Wright at the Money Show in Dallas with Mr. Elliott Bernstein.